Hi, book buddies. It's Aunt BB again. I have another story for you. But first, I want to teach you a new word. The word is sibling. 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 A sibling is a brother or sister, or both. Have you ever gotten a new baby brother or sister? If you have, you probably weren't too happy about it. A lot of kids have a hard time when a new baby comes along because that new baby takes a lot of mom and dad's attention. And a lot of times, that new baby gets some of your old stuff. You might not be very happy about that either. And neither's Peter. Who's Peter, you ask? Peter is the main character in the story I've chosen today. The story that I've chosen is one of my favorites called Peter's Chair by Ezra Jack Keats. So let's see what happens to Peter. Peter stretched as high as he could. There, his tall building was finished. That's a pretty cool building. I don't know if I could ever make something like that. Crash! Down it came. Shh! Called his mother. You have to play more quietly. Remember, we have a new baby in the house. Peter looked into his sister Susie's room. His mother was fussing around the cradle. That's my cradle, he thought, and they painted it pink. I don't think Peter's too happy about his cradle being pink. Do you? Hi, Peter, said his father. Would you like to help paint sister's high chair? It's my high chair, whispered Peter. How do you think Peter feels having to give all his old stuff to this new baby? He saw his crib and muttered, My crib. It's painted pink, too. Not far away stood his old chair. They didn't paint that yet, Peter shouted. He picked it up and ran to his room. Let's run away, Willie, he said. Peter filled a shopping bag with cookies and dog biscuits. We'll take my blue chair, my toy crocodile, and the picture of me when I was a baby. Willie got his bone. So who do you think Willie is? That's right, Willie's the dog. They went outside and stood in front of his house. This is a good place, said Peter. He arranged his things very nicely and decided to sit in his chair for a while. But he couldn't fit in his chair. He was too big. His mother came to the window and called, Won't you come back to us, Peter, dear? We have something very special for lunch. Peter and Willie made believe they didn't hear, but Peter had an idea. Soon his mother saw signs that Peter was home. That rascal is hiding behind the curtain, she said happily. Why does Mama think that Peter's hiding behind the curtain? That's right. I see feet too. Let's see. She moved the curtain away, but he wasn't there. Here I am, shouted Peter. Peter sat in a grown-up chair. His father sat next to him. Daddy, said Peter, let's paint this little chair pink for Susie. And they did. Sometimes it's not so bad to share things with your siblings, especially if you don't need them anymore. Maybe sometimes you share things with cousins, like you give your old clothes to your cousins who are younger than you, or maybe your old toys that you don't play with, or maybe sometimes your older brothers or sisters give you things. It's okay to share things, especially so somebody else can use them. So that's it for this week's episode of Aunt Beebe's Book Buddies. Remember, you can always read. Be a book buddy, keep reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye!